How is all, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin, and today we are playing another floor 15 run on Luck Be a Landlord. So we had a pretty interesting video yesterday. Let's see if we can replicate and get something equally interesting today. I mean, if you offer as cultist really early on, I think it's a must take. I think I made that point clear. I'll go for crab as well. Usually I wouldn't take them both in the same run, but we'll see what happens. Maybe this will be when we finally get our crab run going. I'll take our second cultist before the first rent payment. Things are looking pretty good. We made the 25 rent payment with 3 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. I'll take an item capsule. And I could take happy hour is pretty decent. Also the monkey is also pretty decent. Let's go with happy hour. Okay, so we got a black pepper. Essence capsule is great. We just have to make sure that we will make the next rent payment, which I think we will, but I'll take a shiny pebble just to ensure that. And despite the shiny pebble, we get our third cultist. So doing fantastic so far. I don't think I can afford to take a hustling capsule. I don't have any mouse, so I will take a reroll capsule. Let's make the 50 rent payment with 13 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. We could try and do something interesting with frying pan. Could try and get a load of omelets. Omelets would give us 6 per turn, so yeah, let's try and do that. Let's take a hexatedium as well, I guess, and let's take pizza the cat. So we're a very strong position at the moment. Let's reroll and let's take an essence capsule. I think I can afford this. Yeah, 22 per turn. I'll take a 5-sided dice just to beef up our average. And will I take a monkey? We don't really have anything that synergizes with monkeys at the moment, so let's skip them. We don't want too many things in our deck, particularly if we're going to add eggs. Let's skip this as well. And let's pick up a milk dough for the cats. We make the 100 rent payment with 51 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Booster pack is fantastic. I'll take another hexatedium, and anthropology degree with cultists is just the way to go. No, this destroys itself automatically, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, and let's pick up a lucky capsule. It's pretty decent. A buffing capsule will probably be worth. And Eldritch creature, this is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna say here that cultists are definitely the way to win this, but I did a kind of cultist run yesterday. Let's pick up Eldritch creature and let's kind of go a different direction, and the direction is going to be eggs and omelets. Okay, so let's reroll here. Let's take a beer for the dwarf as well. Okay, and frozen fossil is great. That'll give us 2 Eldritch creatures, and we should get it pretty fast actually with this Eldritch creature eating up. So we should get a frozen fossil within it, like we should get it next turn basically. Let's take a bronze arrow, should be pretty decent. If it ever hits an Eldritch creature, would be doing well. Let's skip this. And we now have 2 Eldritch creatures, so probably still doing worse than if we had those cultists, but on the other hand, it's something different. We made the 150 rent payment with 117 left over. We could try and get Black Cat Essence going as well. This is something I've never managed to get. Very big symbol bomb is probably better, I would say. So unfortunately we will take it. We're still not so far ahead that we can just do crazy things. Let's take the bronze arrow. Let's take... The problem is if we go with chickens to add our eggs, then it's going to be very hard for us to... We're just going to fill our deck up with omelets. On the other hand, a deck full of 6s would win, so let's go with conveyor belt. And what we want now is we want basically 1 cheese or a milk or something. Let's skip this. 1 cheese or milk, and then a load of eggs. At the moment we could just get the eggs. I suppose we could fill up with eggs and then add the cheese or milk, Let's take another essence capsule. We've been offered so many essence capsules so far this run. Do I want a diver? It would remove a crab and a pearl, so it'll be a net positive for us. It means we won't have to remove them manually. Although we will get loads of removal tokens, so don't really need to worry too much about that. 35, there's our cheese for us, that's great. We still have our egg. We've made the 225 rent payment with 145 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. Cleaning rag, pretty good. Lucky cat essence, I guess is okay, but yeah, let's go with lucky cat. We might get more eldritch creatures, who knows. Let's take a wine and let's take looting glove, I guess. Okay, we have our first omelette. Let's take another egg. And that's fantastic, 68 already on this turn. Let's reroll. We could try for another cat, sure, why not. And we now have 10 removals. Let's use up some of our removals. Let's remove. So let's just go, that's not fitting in, that's not fitting in. No, we need that. We'll take the coin out and okay, we now have 3 spaces. Eventually we'll probably take the diver out. 65 per turn. I guess I could take a hexativary to feed the eldritch creatures. Because we have 2 of them, it's doing pretty decently. I'll take a chemical 7. And I don't need a goldfish. Well, I do have a diver, but we're going to take them out. It's not going to be our game plan. Game plan is lots of omelettes. We made the 300 rent payment with 220 left over. 375 due in 8 spins. We could take a time machine and get a load of, basically this is good for diamonds. Eldritch creatures or frozen fossils will already turn instantly, but let's do it. We'll just take another omelette, sure. And we'll pick up cardboard boxes, fantastic. 45 per turn, and that time we'll take a milk. Oh, and the chicken has turned into a chick. What's that actually called? Chick. So the egg has turned into a chick, which means we will eventually get hens, which should fill up our deck with omelettes quite nicely. A farmer would be quite a good, no, is it a farm? No, a chef that buffs omelettes. Just take a removal capsule. We'll have no problem making the next rent payment. We're just waiting for this chicken to turn into a hen. And yeah, that's our game plan. Plenty of eggs. I probably will add a second cheese. I'm not even sure if I want these cats. I might be better off getting rid of the cats and then the milk won't be drank, but I guess it's good to have a fallback plan. We made the 375 rent payment with 278 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. Bar soap is actually not that bad. Tomb also not that bad. Let's reroll though. Hex of Destruction. It's a bit risky, so I'm not going to try it. I'll take a Void Stone because it's better than nothing. I could add a shrine, sure. That means if we feed cultists to the eldritch creature, it will give us a spirit. So we now have cats, so we should start seeing better symbols. Hex of Tedium, sure. Let me just check this shrine. They add symbols when destroyed, but the diver removes symbols, it doesn't destroy them. So we won't get the spirit, basically. Okay, I don't need anything here. If this chicken would hurry up and turn into a hen, that'd be fantastic. Did I pick up? I did, so I could pick up some coals. I mean, I guess, why not? And by coals, I mean I could pick up some diamonds. Let's take a hexativary. Okay, we don't really need another cat. We already have the 3 cats in order to get the luck bonus. That's this game, right? That's not just... Where is that? When destroyed, you're twice as likely. That wasn't just that turn, was it? It doesn't say you're for the rest of the game, so I don't know. We made the 450 rent payment with 318 left over, 600 now due in 9 spins. Because it... Is that just that spin? Let's take it again and find out. I don't particularly want to miss this fruit. I'll take an item capsule, and I could take rusty gear. This is actually not that bad. We're likely to have... Oh yeah, with the omelets, rusty gear is fantastic. Okay. Yeah, surely that's not a product of being 2.5 times more likely to get really good symbols for 3 uncommons. Let's skip. Well, that does mean we have now 2 essences. So we should be seeing really good symbols. I guess Frozen Fossil is a really good symbol. And our chick has still not turned into a chicken. Side note, I actually find it really confusing that they're called chickens and not hens. I feel like hens is a better term. So you have chicks and then chickens rather than chickens and then hens. It's just a bit strange. Let's skip this. I could have taken the Void creature there as well, actually, and probably should have. Okay, let's skip. I could have taken the Hex and Midas. Our chick is still a chick. We made the 600 rent payment with 537 left over. 650 due in 9 spins. I'll take another chick. And I will take Black Cat, I guess. Our cats are now worth 4, I think. One of these has to turn into a chicken eventually, right? Let's re-roll. Let's... I should have taken the Chemical 7. Okay, I know there was a bug in the game which meant the chickens didn't become hens and hens didn't lay eggs and things, but that was definitely patched, right? Because the egg turned into a chick, so am I just being really unlucky here? Has a 10% chance. If we get 3 of them, one of them has to turn into a chick eventually, right? I will remove the dwarf and I'll remove, I guess at this stage, the diver. And here we go, our first chick. Let's take a void fruit. And now the rest of them also turn into hens, so we should be awash in eggs fairly soon. So, I'll take a Hex and Midas. There's our first egg. It didn't turn straight away, but hopefully fairly soon. Take an essence capsule. Okay, let's make the bold move. Let's remove all our everything. Let's remove everything. Remove the cats, the coin that I got from somewhere. Let's remove, how many symbols do I have? 7. Yeah, so let's get rid of the 3 Eldritch creatures. Let's get rid of the Hex. Well, that explains where I got the coin from. Let's get rid of the bronze arrows. Let's get rid of the diamond. And we're going to get this show on the road. I mean, we've already won. We have so much left. The question now is just to see how many omelets we can get on the board. Let's take... These are all terrible. I guess I'll take Wanted Poster. I guess I will also take Grey Robber. Chef works with omelets, so I'll add the chef. I guess I could take Kind on a String. These have no chance to grow into omelets, so there's no point in taking them. Okay, let's skip this. Come on. Where's our frying pan? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, this is a one-time thing. We don't have the normal frying pan. Oh, whoops. I guess, yeah, I guess this run isn't going endless. Shouldn't have removed our Eldritch creatures. Let's skip this. I suppose we might just get a load of golden eggs. Probably not going to go very far. In fact, I think I'm going to need to start adding things back in or we won't actually make the next rent payment. So what are we going to do? What have we got that's good? Can't destroy a lot of things is good, right? We could take nothing here. Okay, let's pick up wine is worth 3. It's pretty decent. And also buffed by the chef. Maybe we can make this work. Billionaire buffs wine and cheese. We have both wine and cheese. Doesn't give any himself, so I don't know how good he is. Plum is buffed by the chef, so we'll do it. I think we'll we should actually win anyway. 700, we made that rent payment with 575 left over. 777 now due in 10 spins. I'll take a honey, is buffed by the chef, I believe. And I'll take a dwarven anvil. Yep. Yeah, and at this stage, I think I'll actually remove the chickens. I don't want any more eggs, we have enough eggs. Are eggs buffed by the chef? That's an egg, right? An egg is, but a chicken isn't. Did he just say the eggs have a higher chance of transforming when there's a chef around? Let's just take a rabbit fluff. No, okay. Big wine here being buffed by 2 things, given 1256. And yeah, so we will make the rent payment despite our misunderstanding of how the frying pan essence works. I'll take a lucky capsule. And let's take General Zarf, a removal capsule. Let's take a wealthy capsule. Let's try and remove. I'll just remove anything that turns into a hen, right? I should remove chicks as well. Because they could turn into a hen and then give us eggs straight away. I wonder what cardboard box can I keep ahead of the eggs turning into hens. Let's take item capsule. What's going on here? Okay, I don't want anything here. And we made the 777 rent payment with 497 left over. This time your landlord was eaten by bears. I'm going to continue playing this. I don't think it'll survive very long, as I fundamentally misunderstood how it works. Let's take fertilizer essence though, and let's take. Do we have any honey? We do. So I could take Maxwell the bear. I'll take a golden arrow, and ooh. The omelette build is back on the menu. Let's take frying pan. Alright, this changes things. We're back in business. We still have our cheese. Let's skip this. Okay, I'll skip all this. Let's take an item capsule. Egg carton, no, that does not help our omelette build. That doesn't help our omelette build one bit. Let's take a target, I guess. On the other hand, it should fill up fairly quickly, right? Let's skip this. And there goes our target. 180, that spin, that's pretty decent. General Zarf is interesting, but not what I'm looking for. I also don't want rain. I could do rabbit. I don't think I have anything that buffs rabbits. Let's take a bear. The bear will eat the honey, and then the bear will be worth 4 per turn. And I believe every time it eats a honey, it'll be worth twice as much. So if we can get a beehive, we'll be doing great. And we made the 1000 rent payment with 416 left over. 1500 now due in 10 spins. Let's see if we can get something better. I guess a silver arrow is probably better. Let's get checkered flag, I guess. $79, that's not going to help us make the next rent payment. Well, it'll help, but it probably won't be enough. Okay, let's pick up white fruit. Did I not pick up sunglasses? No, I didn't. So there's no particular reason for me to be not using my removals, other than the fact I don't need to use them. Let's take a removal capsule. Okay, I might as well take a Beastmaster since I have the hens. We do have birdhouse actually. Must have picked that up somewhere along the way. Okay, are we going to make the next rent payment? It's highly unlikely. Okay, let's take a void creature as well. 164, that'll definitely help. How's our inventory doing? 21 symbols. Time to remove the billionaire, I would say, and probably as well the rabbit fluff. I'd say it's definitely arrows carrying this run. We could take another wine, it's worth 3 and is buffed by the chef, so it's not too bad. I could take another item capsule. I mean, the last one kind of screwed us over, but this one should be better, right? Let's take another chicken. Trick is to get as many of these chickens or hens in the game as possible. We would have needed a fantastic spin that time. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, so we are evicted on the 1,500 rent payment. So this was an interesting run. We were well on the way of winning with an early Eldritch creature. Well, we were up to 5 cultists really early on. Why does it only say 3? I thought we were on 5. Why are you mixing this up on another run? No, did we? No. Oh, alright, so we were up to a certain number of cultists really early on. Definitely thought it was 5. And then we got an early Eldritch creature, and then we got a second Eldritch creature really quickly. And yeah, at that stage we were well on the way of winning the game. We had twice as much as we needed, and then we picked up this frying pan essence, decided to go all in, completely misunderstood how it worked, still won, and we're like, yeah, we're not going very far. And then redemption with the new frying pan essence, and then egg carton just to make sure that we wouldn't win. So very interesting run. Definitely, yeah, didn't end up as we thought it would, based on picking up 2 cultists before the first rent payment. I'm sure some people were there going, oh, another cultist run. Sure, I've seen this before. I can almost guarantee you haven't seen a run like this before, where you just remove. Have you ever seen anyone remove 3 Eldritch creatures in one run at the same time to focus on what are these called, omelets? I would highly doubt it. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, let me know in the comments, as well as liking the videos and subscribing if you haven't already. We'll be back tomorrow with another run, and until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.